Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Before we start, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep creating better and better content for you. At the end, share your feedback or any insight you had while listening. Let's begin. You have a secret country inside your mind. Its name is tomorrow. In this country, everything is possible. Tomorrow you will study. Tomorrow you will start that project. Tomorrow you will change your habits. Tomorrow you will take English seriously. Tomorrow you will be disciplined. Tomorrow is beautiful. You are stronger there, more organized, more focused, more courageous. There is only one problem. Tomorrow does not exist. You never meet tomorrow. You only meet today. Then today again. Then today again. But in your mind, you live more in tomorrow than in today. You keep your best version of yourself always one day ahead. So you never have to become that person right now. That is the illusion of tomorrow. Part 2. How tomorrow kills your urgency. Think about how many times you said to yourself, I'll start on Monday. I'll start next month. I'll start after this busy period. I'll start when things calm down. The moment you say that, you feel a little better. You feel relieved, safe, organized. You believe, I am not really avoiding, I'm just planning. But let's be honest. Most of the time, later is not a plan. Later is a soft no disguised as not yet. Your brain is smart. It knows that if you say, I will never do this, you will feel guilty. So instead it says, I will do it. Just not today. And because you will do it, you don't feel like a quitter. You feel like someone who is preparing for the right moment. But that right moment never really arrives. Or when it arrives, you push it again. Tomorrow is a moving target, always close, never here. Part 3. You are better at imagining than executing. You are excellent at imagining your future, imagining your discipline, imagining your fluency in English, imagining your new body, imagining your dream job. In your mind, you are a hero. You wake up early, you focus deeply, you read, study, exercise. You say no to distractions. You are unstoppable. But when the alarm rings, when the book is on the table, when the English lesson is open, another version of you appears. Tired, distracted, emotional, full of excuses. The problem is not that you don't know what to do. The problem is that you prefer the fantasy of change to the friction of change. Imagining the future is comfortable. Doing something today is uncomfortable. So you go back to your favorite trick. I will do it tomorrow. And once again, your fantasy self does the work that your real self refuses to do. Part 4. Time is not waiting for your perfect moment. Look at your life honestly. How many things did you really lose because of lack of time? And how many because of lack of decision? You say, I didn't study because I had no time. But how many minutes did you give to social media, random videos, pointless conversations, overthinking? The problem is not always the size of your day. It's the way you slice it. Time does not stop and wait for the day you feel ready. While you are thinking, planning, postponing, negotiating with yourself, days are passing. They don't ask, are you using us well? Are you moving toward something? They just go. And one day you look back and realize you did not lose your life in one big tragedy. You lost it in small, quiet tomorrows. Part 5. The pain you are delaying will arrive with interest. There are two types of pain. The pain of discipline today. The pain of regret tomorrow. Discipline pain is waking up when it's hard, studying when you don't feel like it, saying no to easy pleasure, facing English even when you feel slow. It is uncomfortable, but it has a purpose. Regret pain is looking back and seeing you stayed exactly the same, realizing years passed and you never became who you wanted, knowing you could have, but you didn't. Regret pain is much heavier. Every time you say, not today, tomorrow, you're not canceling the cost, you're increasing it, because the habit gets stronger, the fear grows, the opportunity moves away, your energy decreases, you're adding interest to your future pain, the bill will arrive. The question is, do you want to pay a little bit today with effort, or a lot later with regret? Part 6. How to break the tomorrow spell. You don't break the illusion of tomorrow with motivation speeches. You break it with small, rude honesty. Honesty like this: if I don't do it today, I probably won't do it tomorrow either. Or, my problem is not time, my problem is priority. Or, I say this is important, but my actions say it's not. This hurts your ego. Good. Because as long as you believe your own excuses, you stay stuck. Here is a simple protocol to escape the tomorrow trap. Step 1. Choose one thing, not your whole life. One thing you keep sending to tomorrow. English practice, exercise, a project, a difficult conversation. Step 2. Reduce it until it fits today. Ask, what is the smallest version of this that I can do in the next 24 hours? Examples. Instead of study English for 2 hours, study for 15 minutes with real focus. Instead of start a perfect workout plan, walk for 10 minutes. Instead of organize my whole life, organize one small space or one task. If it doesn't fit into today, it is still too big. Step 3. Make a rule. Today or never. Tell yourself calmly, if I don't do this small version today, I will stop pretending I will do it in the future. This sounds extreme, but it destroys the illusion. Because if you are not willing to do the small version today, why would you suddenly do the big version tomorrow? You expose the lie. You stop saying one day, and you start saying, honestly, I don't want this enough. From that place, you can make a real decision. Either accept that and stop lying to yourself, or change your behavior right now. Both are better than living in fantasy. Part 7. Transform tomorrow into every day. The real opposite of tomorrow is not today as a single moment. The real opposite of tomorrow is every day. Big change does not happen because of one heroic day. It happens because of many ordinary days where you show up a little, move a little, study a little, improve a little. You don't need a legendary tomorrow. You need a consistent today repeated many times. So instead of saying, tomorrow I will transform my life, say, today I will act like someone who is slowly transforming. That might look like 20 minutes of English, even if you are tired. 1 page of a book, even if you are distracted. A small walk, even if you don't feel like it. Small actions are not small when they are repeated. They are votes for a different future. Part 8. Your future self is watching your tomorrows. Imagine the future version of you 10 years from now. They know exactly what you decided today. They see the days you said, I'll do it tomorrow, and never did. The days you were tired but still gave a little effort. The days you lied to yourself. the days you were brutally honest. To that future you, tomorrow, is no longer an idea. It is reality. They live with the accumulation of your small decisions. They will either say, I am grateful that you stopped hiding behind tomorrow and started living today. Or, I wish you had understood earlier that tomorrow was an illusion. The illusion of tomorrow is comfortable, but it is expensive. It takes your dreams and converts them into almost. Maybe, someday, you deserve better than a life full of almost. So bring your power back from tomorrow to today. Not with big drama, not with big promises, with one concrete, simple action that your future self will be able to see and say, that was the moment they started choosing me for real. Part 9. How tomorrow destroys your relationship with yourself. Every tomorrow promise is not only about time, it is about trust. Each time you say, I'll start tomorrow, I'll change next week, I'll be consistent next month, and you don't do it, something subtle happens inside. You trust yourself a little bit less. On the outside, you look normal. On the inside, your mind is thinking, when I say I will do something, it probably won't happen. So your own words lose value. Then, when you try to motivate yourself, this year will be different. Now I'm serious. From Monday, everything changes. A quiet voice inside answers, we have heard this before. That voice is not negative. It is honest. It remembers all the times you said tomorrow and abandoned yourself. So motivation stops working. You don't believe your own speeches anymore. You feel weak, lazy, broken. But you are not broken. You are just disappointed with your own pattern. The solution is not to shout louder promises. The solution is to rebuild trust with small, kept agreements. Not, I will study English every day for 2 hours. But, today I will study for 15 minutes. And if I say that, I will do it. Every time you keep a promise, even a small one, you repair the bridge between you and you. Slowly, when you say, I will do this, your brain starts to answer, maybe this time it's true. That is how you escape the prison of tomorrow. Part 10. Start living the day you keep imagining. There is a specific day you love to imagine. The day when you wake up earlier, eat better, study English with focus, move your body, work on that project, feel proud when you go to bed. You replay that ideal day again and again in your mind, but you always place it in the future. One day I will live like that. What if that one day is just an ordinary day that you decide to respect? Not perfect, not magical, just a little more intention, a little less distraction, a little more courage, a little less lying to yourself. You don't need to transform your entire life in one explosion of effort. You need to quietly begin to live the day you keep imagining. Maybe your first version is messy. You wake up late, but still choose to study a bit. You eat something bad, but still go for a small walk. You get distracted, but still return to your task. It is not the fantasy you had in your head. It is more powerful. Because it is real. Fantasy tomorrow does not change you. Imperfect today does. From now on, when your mind says, I will do it tomorrow, answer gently, no, I will do a smaller version today. Maybe 5 minutes, maybe one paragraph, maybe one message in English, maybe one honest action. Tiny, but today. That is how the illusion of tomorrow starts to die, and a real future slowly starts to live. You've now reached the end of the illusion of tomorrow, here on English Rise. You saw that tomorrow is not just a date on the calendar. It is a story you use to delay effort, to protect comfort, and to avoid the pain of becoming who you say you want to be. From here, your power is simple. Bring one thing out of tomorrow and into today. Repeat. Until one day you look around and realize the future you were always dreaming about did not arrive by magic. It arrived because you finally stopped hiding in tomorrow and started respecting today.